What's up, everyone? Welcome to a quick little video where I just wanted to talk about my frustrations with EA as a company. I mean, these frustrations have been building for a long time, but recently EA has just gotten more garbage as a company, honestly. And I know there was just the big deal recently with EA Play and Xbox Game Pass, where more EA games are going to be available on Xbox Game Pass for people who subscribe to that. I personally don't play Xbox. I know, come at me if you want to, but I just don't play Xbox. I'm sorry. I play PlayStation, okay? It's fine. Leave the hate comments in the comments. I can deal with it. It's all right. So I know the EA is making steps to be more consumer friendly, but recently I've had it with EA. Granted, growing up, I played a lot of EA games. Most memorably, I played the EA college basketball team game, because I preferred college basketball, but then there was the whole scandal where they didn't pay college athletes for being in the video game and EA was making profits off of them. So I have played EA games. Currently, I don't play them because I literally can't stand them as a company. I mean, I know the Sims games and Battlefield, they make a lot of really good games, but I need to express my frustrations with their current choices in gaming. And you might be wondering, what the heck are you talking about? Or if you are into gaming news, then you already know what I'm talking about. And that's that EA made the decision to put unskippable ads in NBA 2K21. So you might be thinking, that's not so bad. Well, first, I'm going to tell you why it's bad. And two, I'm going to tell you why their marketing strategy is really screwed up. So they didn't put those ads in until a month after release, give or take. I'll add more information about those exact dates, but it was about a month. And they did that because they knew reviewers would review the game and put their scores up on Metacritic, all kinds of articles saying, their opinions about NBA 2K21 without the unskippable ads. And then all of a sudden, there's an update that takes place. And in that update, there's unskippable ads. And when I say unskippable, you usually can edit your team and stuff like that during loading screens and whatnot. And now, instead, there are ads. And that's really frustrating because people are paying $60 for these games and EA is still trying to profit off of them. If you keep up with EA at all, then you know that they just tried this in their wrestling game that released recently. They did the same thing. They waited until after the release of the game and then they put unskippable ads in it. There was so much backlash from the community that they did another update and took them out. So I'm like, you already know that people are frustrated by this. This is not a free-to-play game, okay? I can understand maybe a little bit more if it was a free-to-play game, but it's not. It's a full-price $60 game. That is so frustrating that they're then trying to capitalize more on people. It's disgusting. And I don't want the gaming industry to go further down this road. To where you buy a $60 game and you have to watch ads so that they can profit off of you. And it's just disgusting. And it really makes me frustrated because there are some people who can barely afford a $60 game and they wait all year to get NBA 2K21. Some people, that's the only game that they play and they can barely afford it. So on top of that, you're putting ads in the game to try to exploit them even further. It's really frustrating for me. And even if $60 was nothing to people, you've already paid EA for the development of the game. Make the game $70. I actually think the next gen game is going to be $70. Raise the price if you need to, but keep the ads out. It doesn't make sense to me at all. So in the comments, let me know, how do you feel about this? Do you feel concerned that it's going to end up in games like Call of Duty and stuff between matches? Would that frustrate you? Another thing that I'm defensive about is when you watch TV, cable or Hulu or Netflix or even YouTube, and you don't pay to not have ads, then you get ads in it. Fair, right? I understand that. Advertisement must go on in a capitalist society. Don't come at me for that. I understand. However, when you buy a TV show, when you buy a movie, there are ads at the very beginning for other games or other movies and TV shows coming out. You can skip those and they're not in the middle of the series. They're not in the middle of the movie. Once you have purchased it and you own it and you have paid the company for that development, there are no ads. That's what's frustrating and worries me about the gaming industry because EA's gotten in trouble for loot boxes as well. So I think they're thinking, oh, well, we still have to shit on customers, so let's add ads so that we can get paid ad revenue from these companies that are trying to exploit gamers. I don't know. It's just frustrating because I worry that if EA gets away with this, that we're going to see it in other games like Call of Duty and, Madden and just, can you imagine trying to play, Red Dead Redemption and their ads? It just it seems disgusting and interrupts the gameplay loop and flow. Like when you're trying to immerse yourself in a game, I don't care if it is a basketball game. Some people really immerse themselves in those games and you're met with like a KFC ad. Like how annoying. I don't know. Like I just wanted to make a video and kind of rant about that because it's just frustrating for me and it concerns me about where we're going in the gaming industry. So I'd really like to know your all's thoughts and opinions on this. If you think, oh no, it's just EA being jerks, nobody else is going to follow down this path, or if you think, yeah, this is concerning and I could see other gaming companies doing the same thing. And even if you think it's fair, give me another perspective. If you're like, hey, I can't think of a defense for this, but if you have one, I'm open to comments and discussions about it because I'm just really irritated with exploiting gamers like this because like it's already hard enough for a lot of people to afford a game, and for you to interrupt their gameplay to make more money and they're already paying full price for a game, it really frustrates me. Thanks for watching this short video on how I feel about EA and their choices to add ads that are unskippable in games. Obviously I'm frustrated about it, so you let me know how you feel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.